Feeling drained all the time? Like your brain is constantly running on empty? We've all been there. You wake up tired, chug coffee all day, and still struggle to focus on the simplest tasks. It feels like you're fighting a losing battle against brain fog. But what if I told you that you have access to a nearly unlimited source of mental energy, and you just need to learn how to tap into it? It's not about some magic pill or a secret formula. It's about understanding how your brain works and making simple, powerful changes to your daily routine. Today, we're going to unlock the science behind mental energy and give you practical, actionable strategies to supercharge your focus, motivation, and overall brain power. By the end of this video, you'll have a complete toolkit to say goodbye to mental fatigue for good and start living a more energized, productive, and fulfilling life. So, are you ready to revitalize your brain? Let's get started. First, let's understand what mental energy actually is. It's not some mystical force. It's the result of complex biological processes in your brain. Think of it like the battery on your phone. Certain activities drain it, while others recharge it. The key players here are neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin, your glucose levels, and even blood flow. When these are out of balance, you feel that dreaded brain fog. The biggest myth is that we have a fixed amount of mental energy each day. The truth is, it's dynamic. We can influence it, grow it, and manage it effectively. The problem is, our modern lifestyle is full of energy vampires. Constant notifications, poor sleep, processed foods, and sitting inactive for hours. These things are constantly draining our mental battery without us even realizing it. But the good news is, once you identify these drains, you can start plugging the leaks and building habits that actively recharge you. So let's talk about the first and most foundational secret, mastering your sleep. I know, you've heard it before, but are you really doing it right? Sleep isn't just about resting your body. It's when your brain does its most important housekeeping. It's like a cleanup crew that comes in overnight to clear out metabolic waste that builds up during the day. This process is crucial for memory consolidation and emotional regulation. If you skimp on sleep, that gunk stays in your brain, leading to that foggy, unfocused feeling. The goal isn't just more sleep, but better quality sleep. Try this. Create a non-negotiable wind-down routine. An hour before bed, put all screens away. The blue light messes with your melatonin production, the hormone that tells your body it's time to sleep. Instead, read a physical book, listen to calming music, or do some light stretching. Also, make sure your bedroom is a sanctuary for sleep, cool, dark, and quiet. Consistency is key. Try to go to bed and wake up around the same time every day, even on weekends. This stabilizes your circadian rhythm, your body's internal clock, making it easier to fall asleep and wake up feeling refreshed. It's the single most powerful thing you can do for your mental energy. Next up, let's talk about fuel. And no, I'm not just talking about caffeine. What you eat directly impacts your brain's performance. Your brain is a glucose-hungry organ, consuming about 20% of your body's energy. But the source of that glucose matters. If you're living on sugary snacks and refined carbs, you're setting yourself up for a roller coaster of energy spikes and crashes. You get a quick burst of focus, followed by a slump that leaves you reaching for another cookie. The secret is to fuel your brain with a steady supply of energy. Think complex carbohydrates like oats, quinoa, and sweet potatoes. These release glucose slowly, giving you sustained power. Pair them with healthy fats, which are essential for brain health. Avocados, nuts, seeds, and olive oil are fantastic sources. And don't forget protein. It helps build the neurotransmitters that control your mood and focus. A simple rule is to include a source of protein, healthy fat, and fiber in every meal. For example, a breakfast of eggs with avocado and whole wheat toast, instead of a sugary cereal, will set you up for hours of stable mental energy. And hydrate. Dehydration is a major cause of fatigue and brain fog. Keep a water bottle with you all day and sip consistently. Now for a strategy that might seem counterintuitive: strategic breaks. We live in a culture that glorifies the hustle, the grind, the nonstop work. But our brains aren't designed to focus intensely for 8 hours straight. Research shows our focus naturally operates in cycles of about 90 minutes. After that, performance starts to dip. Pushing through is like revving an engine in the red. You'll burn out. The solution is the Pomodoro technique, or a variation of it. Work in focused bursts of 25 to 50 minutes and take a 5 to 10-minute break. But here's the critical part. What you do on your break matters. Scrolling through social media or checking emails is not a real break. That's just shallow work that continues to drain your cognitive resources. A true break involves disconnecting completely. Get up, stretch, walk around, look out a window, or do a few deep breaths. These micro breaks allow your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for focus and decision-making, to rest and recharge. By working in these sprints, you'll find you get more done in less time, and you'll end the day feeling accomplished, not exhausted. It's about working smarter, not harder. Let's move on to the power of movement. Our bodies and minds are deeply connected. When you sit for long periods, everything slows down, including blood flow to your brain. This can make you feel sluggish and uninspired. Exercise, on the other hand, is like a magic bullet for mental energy. It increases blood flow, delivering more oxygen and nutrients to your brain. It also triggers the release of endorphins and brain-derived neurotrophic factor, or BDNF, which is like fertilizer for your brain cells, promoting growth and new connections. You don't need to run a marathon. Even a brisk 10-minute walk can have a significant impact. If you have a desk job, set a timer to get up and move every hour. Do some jumping jacks, walk up and down the stairs, or just stretch at your desk. Find a form of exercise you genuinely enjoy, whether it's dancing, hiking, cycling, or team sports. When you enjoy it, you're more likely to stick with it. Integrating regular movement into your day is a non-negotiable for anyone serious about boosting their mental stamina. It's the fastest way to clear the cobwebs and reset your brain. The sixth secret is to manage your mental load. Think of your brain's working memory as a computer's RAM. If you have too many tabs open, the whole system slows down. We are constantly juggling to-do lists, worries, and random thoughts. This background noise consumes a huge amount of mental energy. The solution? Externalize your brain. Get everything out of your head and onto paper or a digital app. Every morning, take 5 minutes to do a brain dump. Write down everything that's on your mind: tasks, appointments, worries, ideas. This simple act frees up cognitive space, allowing you to focus on the task at hand. Once it's written down, you can organize it. What's the one most important thing you need to do today? Focus on that. This practice of single tasking instead of multitasking is a game changer. Multitasking is a myth. What you're actually doing is rapidly switching between tasks, which is incredibly inefficient and drains your energy. Close the unnecessary tabs in your mind. Focus on one thing at a time, and you'll find your energy and effectiveness skyrocket. Finally, let's talk about the importance of purpose and passion. This is the high-octane fuel for your motivation. You can have perfect sleep, diet, and exercise, but if you're not engaged or inspired by what you're doing, you'll still feel drained. A lack of motivation is often a sign of a disconnect from your values and your why. Ask yourself, what gets me excited? What activities make me lose track of time? This is the state of flow, and it's incredibly energizing. Make time for these activities, even if it's just for a few minutes each day. Whether it's a hobby, a creative project, or learning a new skill, engaging in things you're passionate about refills your mental well. It's also important to connect your daily tasks to a larger purpose. If your job feels like a grind, try to reframe it. How does your work help others? What bigger goal is it contributing to? Finding that sense of meaning can transform a draining task into an energizing one. Celebrate small wins along the way. Acknowledging your progress releases dopamine, which reinforces the behavior and boosts your motivation for the next step. Purpose is the compass that guides your energy. Without it, you're just spinning your wheels. So there you have it, 7 powerful secrets to unlocking unlimited mental energy. Let's do a quick recap. First, prioritize high-quality sleep as your brain's nightly cleanup crew. Second, fuel your brain with steady, clean energy from whole foods, not sugar spikes. Third, work in focused sprints and take strategic breaks to recharge. Fourth, integrate regular movement into your day to boost blood flow and brain-boosting chemicals. Fifth, declutter your mind by externalizing your thoughts and focusing on one task at a time. Sixth, connect with your purpose and passion to fuel your long-term motivation. And the seventh, which ties it all together, is mindfulness and stress management. Chronic stress is the ultimate energy vampire. Practices like meditation, deep breathing, or simply spending time in nature can calm your nervous system and preserve your precious mental resources. Start small. Don't try to implement all of these at once. Pick 1 or 2 strategies that resonate with you the most. Maybe it's creating a sleep routine or starting your day with a brain dump. Commit to it for a week and notice the difference. As you start to feel more energized, you can gradually incorporate the other habits. Remember, this is a journey, not a destination. Building sustainable mental energy is about creating a lifestyle that supports your brain, not just pushing through fatigue. You have the power to change how you feel. You can wake up feeling refreshed, stay focused throughout the day, and have the energy to pursue the things you love. It's time to stop surviving and start thriving. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found these tips helpful. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content on how to live a healthier, more productive life. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Which one of these strategies are you going to try first? Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one.